Hello, welcome to the channel Aacharya Online. Please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon.
Good morning everyone. This is Aacharya Ashutosh Pandey from Saraswati Vidya Mandir, Ring Bandha, Sitamarhi. Welcomes you all on the channel Aacharya Online. Today I am going to teach you the very first poem of class 9 from the book Behind. But before coming to the poem, I hope you all are well with your family in your home and request you to please stay at home to keep yourself and your family and the entire country safe from this epidemic. My dear Bhaiya and Behan, before reading this poem, I want to tell you something about the poet who has composed this poem. The title is very, very important for all of us because the situation we are going to read in this poem, everyone has to face in one's life. This poem has been composed by Robert Frost. The full name of Robert Frost was Robert Lee Frost. He was an American poet. He was born on 26th March 1874 in California. California is in United States. He was died in 29th January 1963 in United States. He has composed so many poems, and for that he was awarded so many prizes as well. He composed this poem which we will read today in a standard 10. We have to read two poems as well composed by this poet. The first poem in class 10, that is Dust of Snow, and the second poem is Fire and Ice. Robert Frost was awarded by Robert Frost Medal, Pulitzer Prize for Poetry. And for your kind information, he got Pulitzer Prizes 4 times in his life. That is a record. He was named Poet Laureate of Vermont. So this is all about the poet of this poem. Now come to the poem. You can see very clearly the poet is in the situation, is in the stage of his life where he has to choose one path. In this picture, one direction is towards left from himself and the second is right. So which path he should choose, there is a question mark for this poet. And the title is The Road Not Taken, means between these two paths he has not chosen one. So the path he has not chosen, we will discuss this in this poem, and that is why the title is The Road Not Taken. यानी ऐसा सड़क, ऐसा चॉइस अपने जीवन का जो रॉबर्ट फ्रॉस्ट ने नहीं लिया, वो ही इस पोएम का टाइटल है। हमारे लाइफ में भी, यहाँ तक कि आप भी जब क्लास 10 या 12 पास करते हैं तो 10 के बाद आपको भी डिसाइड करना होता है कि हमें साइंस से पढ़ना चाहिए आगे या कॉमर्स लेकर जाना चाहिए आगे, कौन सा स्ट्रीम हमें चूज़ करना चाहिए. सो इन एवरीबडीज़ लाइफ दिस सिचुएशन कम्स where you have to decide from many choices and alternatives. Now, the very first stanza of this poem. Two roads diverged in a yellow wood, and sorry, I could not travel both, and be one traveler. Long I stood and looked down, one as far as I could, to where it bent in the undergrowth. Now, the explanation and the meanings of the words have been given. I give you 1 to 2 minutes to write the words. I hope you have written the meanings. Now I'm going to explain the lines for you. Once the poet was traveling through a yellow wood, that is a yellow forest. Why yellow forest? Because the poet was traveling in autumn season. In this season, most of the leaves turned into yellow from green. That is why the poet has used yellow wood. And he says that two roads diverged means दो सड़कें सेपरेट हो जा रही हैं जब वो जंगल के एक पॉइंट पर पहुंचते हैं तो. And sorry, I could not travel both. And he is very sad that he is a single man and he could not go to the boat the way. And be one traveler long I stood, and being a traveler, he stood there for a long time. बहुत देर तक वो खड़े रहते हैं. हमें भी जब कोई चीज़ चूज़ करना होता है कि हमें कौन सा रास्ता जाना चाहिए, कौन सी चीज़ अपने जीवन में ऑप्ट करनी चाहिए, तो हमें भी बहुत समय लगता है डिसाइड करने को. वहाँ खड़े होकर बहुत देर तक he looked down, one as far as I could, to where it bent in the undergrowth. Means from there he saw both the paths, both the ways, both the roads, as far as his eyes could see. Means after some distance, what he saw the roads become densely growth with the plants and the bushes. From here he could see both the roads very clearly. Hope you understood the lines. मैं आपको ब्रीफ में हिंदी में समझा देता हूँ कि पोएट जंगल में एक जगह खड़े हैं जहाँ से उनको दो रास्ते नज़र आ रहे हैं. उन्हें इस बात का दुख है कि वो दोनों ही सड़क पे नहीं जा सकते क्योंकि वो एक सिंगल आदमी है. इसलिए बहुत देर तक वो उस पॉइंट पर खड़े होते हैं जैसा कि पिक्चर में दिखाया गया है. और बहुत देर सोचने के बाद वो जब देखते हैं उस रास्ते को तो वो जहाँ तक देख पाते हैं वो देखते हैं कि आगे जाकर दोनों ही सड़कें कुछ दूरी पर डेंसली ग्रोथ विद द प्लांट्स एंड बुशेस, उन्हें जंगल झाड़ियाँ बड़े बड़े दिखाई देते हैं. आते हैं दूसरे लाइन पर, स्टैंजा 2 पर. Then took the other just as fair, and having perhaps the better claim, because it was grassy and wanted weir, though as for that the passing there had warned them really about the same. Now come to the explanation and the word meaning of stanza 2. So write the words first. As we have read in stanza 2 that he was confused at a point. There are two roads, so which road he should choose? He took the other just as fair. Just as fair means as good as the other one. Means both the roads are same from his point of view. Both the roads are same. And having perhaps the better claim. Here he wants to say us the road he has decided to go on, according to him, this is the better option for him. According to him, perhaps, shayad, this is the better claim. This is the better option he has chosen. उन्होंने जो चूज किया है वो सबसे अच्छा है उनके अनुसार. क्योंकि because it was grassy, the road was full of grass. It means it was less traveled. Unwanted beer means very few people have used it. It still wants beer. I mean, it still wants that somebody comes and travel on this path. So the path he has chosen, it was grassy and wanted beer. That is why, according to him, it was a better claim. Though, but after some time, his realization, his claim turned just opposite. Because after passing some distance on the path he has chosen, what he realized that both the roads about the same, had one them really about the same means both the roads were same. After covering the distance, the poet realized, कुछ दूर जाने के बाद पोएट को एहसास होता है कि दोनों ही सड़कों में कोई भी अंतर नहीं होता है, दोनों ही सड़कें बराबर होती हैं. Hope you understood the stanza 2 as well. Now in stanza 3. And both that morning equally lay, in leaves no step had trodden black. Oh, I kept the first for another day, yet knowing how way leads on to way, I doubted if I should ever come back. Now come to the explanation and the word meaning of stanza 3. Now take some minutes to write the words. Now, in stanza 3, the poet wants to convey us that morning equally lay means on both the roads, the morning gives their rays equally to both the roads, to both the paths, to both the options, alternatives, even in our life. The morning is not making any kind of difference. So there is no difference in both the roads. In leaves, if we talk about the leaves, no step had trodden black. Means very few people has gone through this way. That is why the poet has chosen this path. This line shows that the poet was very brave. He was adventurous. He wants to do something different. He does not want to follow the other people. He does not want to go on the path everybody is going. He wants to go on different path. That is why he has chosen this way. Oh, if both the paths are equal, so I kept the first for another day. When I will get a chance in my life, I will keep on this way also. Even knowing, यहाँ तक कि the poet knows, वो जानता है how way leads on to way. लाइन समझ लीजिए अच्छे से. पोएट को ये बात पता है अच्छे तरीके से कि जब आप एक रास्ते को चूज़ करते हैं तो उसके अंदर जाने के बाद आपको फिर अलग अलग कई रास्ते नज़र आते हैं और आप उन्हीं रास्तों पर फिर आगे बढ़ते चले जाते हैं। इसलिए पोएट कह रहा है कि मुझे पता है कि हाउ वे लीड्स ऑन टू वे, कैसे एक रास्ते में फिर दूसरा रास्ता बनता है, सब वे बनते चले जाते हैं और हम फिर वापस नहीं आते। फिर भी वो लाइन कह रहा है, आई केप द फर्स्ट फॉर अनदर डे, कि मैंने पहले वाले को छोड़ दिया है दूसरे दिन ट्रैवल करने के लिए। लेकिन उसे डाउट है, आई डाउटेड इफ़ आई शुड एवर कम बैक। जैसा कि हम जिस रास्ते को चूज़ करते हैं अपने लाइफ में, जिस करियर ऑप्शन को चूज़ करते हैं, अगर हमें उस करियर पे आगे बढ़ना है तो आगे जाके हमें बहुत सारी चीज़ों को अपनाना पड़ता है। ऐसा नहीं है कि हम उसमें अगर असफल हो जाते हैं तो हम फिर वापस लाइफ में बैक आकर और फिर दूसरे करियर को ऑप्ट कर सकते हैं। इसलिए उसे डाउट है कि वो कभी इस पहले वाले रास्ते पर वापस आ पाएगा या नहीं। आशा है कि आप ये समझ गए होंगे। Now the last stanza of the poem. I shall be telling this with a sigh. Somewhere ages and ages hence, two roads diverged in a wood, and I took one less traveled by, and that has made all the difference. Now, meaning and explanation of stanza 4. So write down the meaning first. Now stanza 4. Sigh means deep breath. Hence means in future. Now the line first is, I shall be telling this with a sigh. Means whatever I have decided today, that will decide my future. So my dear students, please live in present. Take a stern decision, a strong decision, a strong foundation in present, so that your future will be good, your future will be bright. So the poet is telling, the path I have chosen, I did not take the wrong decision in the past. So in future, somewhere ages and ages, भविष्य में मैं ये सारी बातें अपने रिलेटिव्स, अपने फ्रेंड्स को एक लंबी सांस लेते हुए बताऊंगा कि कैसे मैं जंगल में एक ऐसे पोजीशन पे आ गया था जहाँ पर दो रास्ते अलग अलग डायरेक्शन में जा रहे थे, जैसा कि आप पिक्चर में देख सकते हैं। एक आपके राइट में है, एक आपके लेफ्ट में है, लेकिन मैंने उस पाथ को चूज़ किया। आई टूक वन, मैंने उसको चूज़ किया विच वॉज लेस ट्रेवल बाई। मीन्स वेरी फ्यू पीपल went on that way. This line shows that poet had guts, poet has, you can say, courage to face the risk in the life. He was adventurous. Why? Because he did not want to listen example. He want to be the example for other people. He did not want to follow the people. He wanted that people should follow him, and that is why he took the risk in his life, and that is why the last line that has made all the difference. What he is today, what the poet is today, it is only because of the decision he took that day. वो पोएट आज जो कुछ भी है सिर्फ इसलिए है क्योंकि उसने सही समय पर सही रास्ते का चुनाव किया था। उसने उस रास्ते को चुना था जिस पे बहुत ही कम लोग चले थे, इसलिए उसने दूसरे लोगों के पद चिन्हों पे चलना स्वीकार नहीं किया और इसलिए आज वो सभी लोगों से अलग हैं और सही मुकाम पे हैं। इसलिए बहुत ही इम्पॉर्टेंट मैसेज है इस पोएम में। द वेरी इम्पॉर्टेंट मैसेज द पोएट वांट्स टू गिव अस थ्रू दिस पोएम, that in future after completing your 10th and 12th, whatever you want to opt in your life, please be concentrate on that and very bravely ready to face the risk in your life. Otherwise there will be no difference. Nobody will recognize in you. If you want that people should recognize you, people will identify you in the crowd, you should make the difference, and difference comes when you are ready to take the risk. Now, the rhyme scheme of this poem, you could see very easily that would, stood and could, these three words are rhyming. So I have given A and A to these three words. Both and undergrowth, these two words are rhyming. So I have given B to these two words. The rhyming scheme has been written on the left side of the screen. AB, AAB. The first rhyming scheme of the first stanza is AB, AAB. And the figure of speech, the poetic device, its symbolism. In the first line, two roads. It symbolizes the two choices, the two options, the two alternatives which comes in everybody's life in once. So two roads symbolizes something differently. That is why the figure of speech is symbolism. The another poetic device in stanza 2 is Anaphora, Anaphora, when the same words are repeated in two and more than two consecutive lines. When the same word is repeated in two and more than two consecutive lines, the poetic device is anaphora. In stanza 2, again the rhyming scheme is same. AB, AAB. The second poetic device in stanza 2 is alliteration. Now the question is, what is alliteration? These are the figure of speech. When the school will open, the teachers will discuss this in the class respectively in their classes. Alliteration means when same consonant sound are there in a line. See in the third line, wanted were and weird were. In the fourth line, to th, that, th, the, there. So in the fourth line, the sounds are repeated. So the figure of speech is alliteration. In stanza 3, the rhyming scheme is same. Again, the another figure of speech is alliteration because F sound, first sound, is repeated. in line number 3. In stanza 4, again you can see the rhyming scheme. It's same, A B A B, and the repetition you can see in a single line. In one line 2 words are repeated. Even the third line is repeated. This third line has been used in the very first line of the poem. So the another figure of speech which has been used here is repetition. So this is all about the poem of class 9. I hope you understood. If you have any kind of problem of understanding this poem, you can contact me on my number. I'll tell you the lines, the words, if you have any kind of problem. Even you can give your comments, you can give your problem, write your problem on Aacharya online YouTube channel. Even you have more options, like we have read in this poem, that you can give your problem on my WhatsApp number, that is 9031 661 668. The same situation is going today. We have 2 options right now which is going on, either to stay at home or to go out from your house. You can decide very easily that which is more suitable for you. Thank you very much for today. Have a nice day. Thank you.